Hello friends, I'm Bethany from Bethany Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. This is a You Rock yoga class. This is for all of my awesome students that I'm just so proud of you, and I love to see how strong you are, and let's celebrate that today. So have the mindset of I can do this, I am strong, and you rock. La, 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 la. Start in tabletop on your mat. Wrists align under shoulders, knees under hips. Knees are about hip distance, which is 2 fist widths. Take a few breaths here in your table, gazing down, making sure your back is neutral, so we're not arching the spine or rounding the spine. We're keeping a nice flat back. Then inhale, release your belly down, cow pose, gaze up. Exhale as you tuck and round into cat. Draw your belly button to spine as you exhale. Go at your own pace. Inhaling for cow, exhaling for cat. Find a pace that is linking your breath with your movement. One more cow, one more cat. And exhale, child's pose. Sink hips to heels. Bring your forehead to rest down. Arms can be stretched overhead, or you can draw them in a little bit if that's too intense for the shoulders. Decide here if you'd like your knees a little wider, just to bring a little more space for your knees and your hips. Connecting with your breath, a breathing pattern that is slow and calm and steady, like a pattern of an ocean wave, allowing your breath to draw you into this present moment. Shift hips to the right, walk arms over to the left, gentle stretch through your side body. And back to center. Exhale, shift hips to the left, walking your hands to the right. Inhale back to center, rise up, tabletop. Good, shift hips to the right, side cat. You can crouch down a little bit here, bending the elbows, getting a little extra stretch, or you can just stay lifted up through those arms. Inhale to center, exhale, side cat to the left. And then from here, I want you to find your own movement, whatever feels comfortable. Sometimes barrel rolls feels comfortable, going around in circles, just to find some movement through your hips, a little bit through your back. You can continue doing side cat if that feels good. Just tune in here and notice, what is your body in the mood for? We're doing this intermediate class called You Rock to bring out that strength that you have within. So I want you to really think about positivity, thinking, I got this, I can do this, I'm strong, I'm working on building strength. And I'm going to keep telling you that you rock, that you are awesome. Okay, a couple more movements, whatever that looks like for you. Good, then bring it back to center in your table. Remember, if your knees are tender here, you can always use a blanket. Sometimes the knees get tired in table. Bring your right arm to the front, balancing table, left leg back. Flex your foot, the toes on the left foot. Left hip dials down to face your mat. Keep your core strong. Release the hand only. Exhale, left knee draws into nose. Try to round like you do in cat pose. See if you can connect knee to nose. Keeping that core squeezing in. Inhale, lengthen back. And release, tabletop. Other side, left arm to the front, right leg back, balancing table. Flexing the foot, the right foot. So your right heel presses back behind you. Right hip faces down. Do a little shushing sound to be sure that you're connecting your core. Release left hand down. Exhale, knee to nose. If you can connect knee to nose. If not, it's okay. Just draw it in as close as you can. Right foot is floating. It's not touching the mat. Inhale, lengthen back. And release, tabletop. Let's go through more cow-cat breaths at your own pace. Inhale for cow, belly sinks down. Exhale for cat, tuck and round. One more cow. One more cat. Curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high. Create an inverted V. Feel free to pedal this out a little bit. This first down dog always feels good to bring a little movement, encouraging the heels to melt towards the mat. They may not touch, that's okay. We all have areas in our body where we just meet it where it's at. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Good, right leg lifts high, 3-limb dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw your knee in and hold here. Keep squeezing, keep holding. Inhale, lengthen back. Again, knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen back. Low lunge. Pull right foot through to the top of your mat. Option to have blocks here if you'd like on each side of your right foot. Takes a lot of core strength to pull that foot through. Just be patient with yourself. If you need to take a couple steps, that's fine. Release the back knee, rise arms up, low crescent lunge. Open arm twist to the right, right arm behind you, left arm in front, gaze to the back hand. Building some heat here. A little bit of balance check. Inhale back to center, both arms high. Release the hands down, low lunge, back knee lifts up. Step your left foot forward, forward fold. Exhale as you forward fold. Just let your head hang heavy. Knees can be fairly bent here. If you'd like them a little straighter, it's a little more intense. You may wish to widen your feet a little bit, bringing a little room for the back and hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten your legs, creating a number 7 with your body. Draw the shoulder blades together. Bring arms out to T, rise all the way up, extended mountain, both arms high. Exhale to chair, sit down in your chair pose. You can have your feet together or apart. Be sure that your knees match. Your back is neutral, so we're not arching or dipping the spine. We're keeping that tailbone tucked down just a little bit. Exhale, airplane arms back behind you. Hinge forward, squeeze on the back of your arms. Triceps. Nice, strong triceps. You got this. And by the way, did I mention that you rock? It's going to be the repeating phrase of the day here. Good. Inhale, rise arms up. Stand and rise up. Extended mountain. Swan dive down, forward fold. Step both feet back, high plank. Chaturanga. Chaturanga is the 4 poses in yoga that flow together, sort of the yoga push-up, starting in high plank. From your knees if you're working on building strength. Inhale, shift forward, lower down, low plank. Release the tops of your feet. Press up, upward facing dog, gaze is forward. Curl toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Be sure to watch my video on what is chaturanga if you need a little more breakdown of what that is. Inhale, left leg high, 3-limb dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Pull it in and hold here. Inhale, lengthen back. Again, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot pulls through to the top. Take your time to find your alignment. Left knee over left ankle, 90-degree bend. You can tripod fingers if you'd like, or come to fists. Or use those blocks once again. Finding what works for you so that you can have success. Low crescent lunge, back knee releases, rise arms up. Exhale, open arm twist to the left, left arm behind you. Gazing to the back hand. Inhale back to center. Release hands down, low lunge, back knee lifts up. Step your right foot forward, forward fold. Me and Bess are becoming friends. This is my plant Bess. She's beautiful, she's amazing. She's part of our show today. Give your head a nod, yes and no. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your hands to your shins, creating a number 7 with your body. Oh, that's a good stretch to the back of those hamstrings. Rise all the way up, hands to T, rise to extended mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Sit down in your chair. This time, draw feet together. Connect hands at heart center. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring the left elbow to the outside of your right thigh and press palms towards heart center as you're twisting. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring the right elbow to the outside of your left leg and twist. Hands pressing towards the center of your chest. Good, come back to center. Stay nice and low in your chair. And draw arms out to T, rise all the way up, extended mountain. Swan dive down, forward fold. Step both feet back, high plank, chaturanga. If chaturanga is not in your practice, just go to down dog. Either one. Good, right leg lifts high, 3-limb dog. Exhale, low lunge, pull it through. Rise up, full crescent lunge, both arms high. Airplane your arms, swing them back, keep those triceps strong. Make sure as you look down, your right knee is over your ankle. Good, swing it overhead. Again, airplane arms, exhale. Both arms high. Last time, airplane arms, exhale. Bring arms overhead. Standing splits, release your hands to the mat. Right leg is your firm leg, left leg lifts up back behind you. Flex your left toes. Option here, hands to the mat, hands to the block, hands to your right shin. You can do this, keep breathing. Try to keep that left foot lifted to the back, about the height of your hip. One more breath. Good, and then slowly release, low lunge. Release your back leg. Walk the right foot out, runner's lunge. So hands are in the center of your mat, right toes come out at a diagonal. You can even shift to the outer side, the lateral side of your right foot for a little extra stretch. Couple more breaths. Good. And slowly walk that foot back onto the mat. Bring the right hand outside of the right foot. Now you're going to notice here, my right arm is in front of my right knee. That's on purpose. So now it feels a little awkward. Just go with it, you got this. So bring the back knee off of the mat. So we're in that low lunge stance, except for the right hand is outside of my right foot. And my knee is resting kind of into my armpit. I'll probably have deodorant on my pants when I'm done. It's okay. And then exhale, half crow. Bring the right foot up off of the mat. Right knee rests on the back of your right arm into that tricep. Holding here. One more breath. Step back, high plank. Nice job. You rock. From here, in your high plank, chaturanga. From your knees or off your knees. I tend to switch it up in my practice since my strength isn't quite there sometimes. Other side, left leg lifts high, 3-limb dog. Exhale, low lunge. The left foot through. I'm not kidding, I got deodorant on my pants. Rise up, crescent lunge. Arms come overhead, sinking down. Steady breath. Good. Airplane arms. Swing arms back, hinge forward. Keep squeezing on those arms. Who do you know in your life that rocks at a lot of things, besides yourself, of course? Think it through. What qualities do they have that you admire? Swing arms overhead. Again, airplane arms. Exhale. Swing arms overhead. Last time. Exhale. Keep the arms squeezed. Swing arms overhead. Standing splits. Release the hands down. Right leg lifts up back behind you. Left leg is nice and strong. Decide here if you're going to have hands on a block, on the mat, or on your shin. Keep breathing. Keep saying, I can do this. Power of positive thoughts. One more breath. Slowly release down, low lunge. Release your back knee for runner's lunge. Walk that left foot off of your mat. Choose here if you'd like to come to the blade side, the lateral side of your left foot. You don't have to, that's optional. And just breathe, enjoy this moment of stretch. A little bit of a rest if you like this pose. If you don't like this pose, then you're probably not feeling rested right now. We all have those poses that we love and don't love. Or you can take your deodorant off of your pants while you're here too. Couple more breaths. I make my own deodorant. I'll show you on another video how to make your own deodorant. And slowly bring that left foot back into center. From here, we're gonna have the left hand outside of the left foot. Make sure that your left arm is in front of your left knee. So we're making close contact towards that armpit with the left knee. Back knee lifts up, so your right foot is supporting you back there. Exhale, half crow. Lift the left foot up off of the mat as you place the knee on the back of your tricep or the back of your arm. Keep breathing. One more breath. And step left foot back, high plank to chaturanga or to down dog. Couple breaths here in down dog. And release your knees, tabletop, exhale, child's pose. Connecting with breath. And rise up into tabletop. Staying right here in table. Bring the right knee up back, the right leg back behind you with the right knee bent. Pressing the right foot up towards the ceiling so you have that flat sole of your foot pressing up. Stay right here. Couple breaths. Chaturanga arms. Shift forward. So we're going to have the shoulders coming over fingertips. Exhale as you lower down to that low plank. Your face is nearly brushing the mat. Then stretch the right leg up nice and high. Couple more breaths. Slowly press back up and exhale knee to nose. Try not to let your foot touch the mat as you draw it through. And stretch it back behind you and release into table. Nice job. I hope you didn't face plant. If you did, it's all right. Just try it again another time. Well, we do have the left side still. You get to try it again here. Left leg lifts up back behind you. Left knee is bent. Left foot presses to the ceiling. Keep breathing, keep holding. From here, chaturanga arms. What that means is elbows are gonna be lowering down as they're tucked in by your sides. Shifting forward first, those shoulders come over fingertips. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Lift the left leg up back behind you. Don't face plant if you can help it. Keep pressing, keep pushing. You got this. Slowly press up. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw the left knee in towards your nose and hold here. Release it back behind you one last time and come into your table. Nicely done. Exhale, child's pose. Take this nice rest. Connecting to breath again if you lost it a little bit. And slowly rise up, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. And slowly take footsteps to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Wrists might be a little tired at this point. I know mine get a little tired. So you can certainly just kind of rest the tops of your hands on the mat. Getting a little stretch through the front of the wrists. Giving your head a nod yes and no. Halfway lift, inhale, creating that number 7 with your body. Then slowly bring hands to hips and rise up nice and slow. Whew, good job. This has been a U-Rock class for sure. Coming into balancing pose. Right elbow connects under left. Coil your forearms together. See if you can have palms connecting at all. If not, you can just connect your hand to your forearm. Right knee crosses over left. And you can have big toe to touch on the other side, or you can just have your foot floating out to the side, or you can coil your right foot around your left shin. Squat down, eagle pose. Lift elbows up towards chin height. Squeezing inner thighs together. More breath. Slowly uncoil arms and legs. Shake it out. Shake those arms. Shake those legs. Whew, eagle pose. It's a good one. Good. Other side. Left arm, left elbow under right. Coil those arms together. See if you're able to connect palms at all or just touch palms to forearms. Left knee over right knee for this side. Choose what you'd like to do with your foot. Big toe to touch, have it float out, or coil it around. Whatever your body allows on this side. Squat down, draw elbows up. Squeezing on inner thighs. Couple more breaths. And slowly uncoil it all. Shake it all out. Whew, that was good. Bear swing if you'd like, or however you'd like to shake out some of that energy from your eagle pose. Good. And downward facing dog. Bring the right leg high, 3-limb dog. Bend the right knee, draw heel to glute, open hip to the side as you gaze under your right arm. Exhale, half pigeon. Pull right knee up to right wrist, sinking down with that back leg. Back leg should be in the center. From here, maybe this is your half pigeon. Maybe you'd like to use a block. Bring your forearms to a block, or just rest on your forearms. Or maybe you'd like to sink down, resting the forehead down. Accessing whatever works in your body. Remember to play with the angle of your shin on your front leg. If there's any compression on the knee, try a different angle on the shin. Nice stretch through the right glutes. Especially if you have any issues with your sciatic nerve, this helps stretch out the muscle group that can sometimes aggravate your sciatic nerve. And slowly rise up. Come into tabletop or three-limb dog, either one. And with the right leg bent, do large hip circles, opening the hip. Forward circles, backward circles. Then release, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts high, three-limb dog. Bend the knee, draw heel to glute, gaze under the left arm first, opening your hip. Half pigeon, left knee draws up to left wrist. Sinking down, feeling supported first before you choose where you are going to rest on this side. This side might be different. Maybe you can't quite access it the same as you did on the other side. Couple more breaths. Slowly rise up, coming into tabletop or three-limb dog. With the left knee bent out to the side, do large hip circles, forward circles, backward circles. Release, downward facing dog. And release into tabletop, coming into butterfly pose, sitting with the soles of your feet connecting in front of you. Drawing the soles in if you'd like a more of a intense stretch through the inner thigh. Staying lifted and lengthened here, so we're staying tall through the spine. All right, be honest, did you maintain a positive attitude the whole time? Did you say, I can do this, or I rock? Because you do. All right, I'm just being silly, but you are awesome. I'm so glad you could join me today. And don't forget how much your thoughts do impact the way that you can do things. Give your feet a little love here. Give thanks to your feet. Good. And slowly come to lying down on your mat. Hug your knees in. And give your feet a little exerciser movement, flexing the toes, pointing the toes, going around in circles. I didn't realize how wonderful yoga is for your feet until I started practicing yoga regularly. And I realized, oh, my feet have much better mobility and movement, which is wonderful for someone like me. I've had foot surgeries and just feel like my mobility was not quite as good, but thanks to yoga, it's getting better. Release your feet down. Bring your arms out to cactus arms, getting a nice stretch and openness through the chest. If you have a block, now might be a nice time, if you'd like to use it, to just lift the hips up and place the block underneath the sacrum And then come to cactus arms. That's a nice option here to just feel a good stretch through your torso, lifting the pelvis up, helping to draw all the pelvic organs back up a little bit. If you don't have a block, you can always use a blanket, roll it up, or a towel, make it nice and thick. I feel like I could stay here for several minutes, but for the interest of time, bring your spine back down if you had it on a block. Bring the arms out to T position. Bring your feet close together if you like a deeper twist. If you like a more gentle twist, have your feet farther apart. Inhale first, exhale, legs fall to the left. Keeping both shoulder blades connected here to the mat. If they aren't connected, your twist should probably be more gentle, bringing the legs farther away from your torso, less bent. That way your shoulder blades can still make contact with the ground. Inhale, legs back to center. Exhale, release to the right. Gaze can be up or to the left. And back to center. Exhale, hug knees in. Release your feet down. Arms can rest by your sides. Take your gaze to the right, bringing a nice stretch through the neck. And inhale back to center. Turn your head to the left as you exhale. Trying to draw the left ear down towards the mat. Inhale, legs back to center. Take an overall stretch, reaching arms overhead, stretching your legs down. And you can do an active stretch here, or you can be more soft in your stretch. And then bringing your feet back to the mat. Bring your hands back behind your head and neck, right at the base of your head where your head meets your neck. Give yourself a massage, going around in circles, pressing on any areas that feel tender. Oh, Nellie, I always have some in there. I don't know if you do, but if you find them, just hold, just stay put on that spot until it finally surrenders. And then you can also continue in circles, making your way down on each side of your neck. You don't want to rub on any of the bony spots. We don't want to rub on the vertebrae, but just on the muscles that are along the sides there. Very good. And then release down for your final surrender, Shavasana pose, finding what's comfortable for you. If you don't like your legs stretched out, you can just bring your feet to rest on the mat with your knees bent. I encourage you to close your eyes. Taking some nice full breaths, deeper inhales and longer exhales. Allowing your body to settle into this place. Inviting relaxation as you inhale. Letting go of any distractions as you exhale. Giving thanks to your body for allowing you to move through your practice today, for allowing you to try Even if maybe you weren't able to hold all of the poses or get fully into each pose, you met yourself where you were at and you tried. And each time you do that, the strength will build. Allow each breath to draw you into stillness, into relaxation. Allow all the muscles in your face to relax. Your forehead opens, your eyebrows and eyelids are soft. Your nostrils release, and your mouth and jaw neutral. Shoulders release down into the ground a little more as both arms filled with relaxation, moving down to your hands, to the tips of your fingers. Torso and your hips sink down a little more, feeling that support beneath you. Both legs filled with relaxation, moving down to your feet, to the tips of your toes. Your mind, your body, your spirit, completely relaxed and at peace. Final surrender, Shavasana. Slowly bring movement back in, bending at the wrist and ankles, wiggling your fingers and toes. Taking an overall stretch if you would like. Nice breath in and out. And slowly roll to your right side. Help yourself rise up. Take your time as you rise up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Thank you so much, my friends. You are amazing. So proud of you all. Thank you for joining me today. We'll end with Namaste. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Namaste, and be well.